Yo, turn that music down. What is good, my friends? We're all here. We're hanging out. We're chilling. We're like villains and just doing the things. Man, there's a bunch of people today, guys. Wow, there's so many people. So many people. I had to turn off the light control, by the way. It didn't work. It's kind of a bummer. Don't know what happened there, but what the heck is this one? That is not the scene. I don't know what just happened. We're gonna switch this back to studio mode, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, wait. The audio should be working. Let me double check, guys. I can see it. Oh, no audio. Oh. Oop. I think I know what's wrong. Wait, so you guys weren't listening to music this entire time? Okay, I messed some stuff up because, like, I did it for myself. Sound is fine and clear on YouTube. We hear you on YouTube. Oh, it's a Twitch problem. I'm unsurprised. Like, were you guys waiting in silence on Twitch then? Like, what's going on? Whoa, really? Wild. Let me double check a couple audio settings and stuff, but like... Oh, you know what? That's probably it right there. That's probably the problem right there. Wait, you can hear me though, right, Gigasaurus, or no? Can you hear me or not, Gigasaurus? Do 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 do. Oh no, it should be working just fine. That's better? Okay, that I know what the problem was. It's all goody. It's all good, brothers. It's all good. Oh, do I? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to show more PUCL merch. That's why Squid showed up. Squid, is that why you showed up, or do you actually like me? Despite the whipping I give you and the harassment with the assets I'm making. I don't think you gave me the package yet, by the way. But I can show the preview, right? I can show the preview. You're proud of that, probably, right? 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 Actually, you totally sent me the package somewhere. It was not in staff chat. No, I like you. I gotta find the right DM probably. No, you didn't send it over here. I don't think I have the package for the newest one. The GT one, the green Taurus one. I don't know if you finished it though, to be fair. I know last we were looking at it, I looked at it a while ago. I got like screenshots of your laptop. Yeah, the Taurus. It's not that you could finally hear me, it's just that you were on Twitch, and Twitch is a... Is it inside? Well, I see the pictures, but is there like a package? Did I just miss the package? See me talking to Shark. I don't have a package, buddy. I'm gonna tell you. I'm out of ingredients. And so this, my friend, is a shot of Mount Gay Eclipse. Mount Gay Eclipse, but it's not like the normal Eclipse because I hate the normal Eclipse. This is Mount Gay Eclipse, Navy proof, I believe. And then I don't need it right now. I'll just show the preview. I'll show the preview. We can show them the real stuff next week. It's fine. So for those of you who listen to the show, by the way, You guys all know we're doing a merch drop. We're gonna drop it live here on Twitch on April 29th. On April 29th, we're gonna do that. You're gonna be able to grab whatever merch we have until May 19th. If we sell enough of it, I'm gonna leave like the PUCL logo stuff up for realsies. But let me go ahead and grab. I'm just gonna grab the preview. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you can give me a package at some point, but I don't need it today. Because we've already gone through it. I believe we've designed like a quarter of, or half of it, but I haven't finished doing it. This design obviously hasn't had its merch designed yet, but save that image for me, please. Where was it saved? Can you show me where I saved it? Okay, it's in pictures. I see. Pictures. Picture book. Pictures of your mama. Pictures of your papa. A long time ago. Long time ago. Picture book. Do. Where did that screw up? Pictures. Tabs. I forgot we have tabs in the year of our Lord. 2016. Finally, by the way. Picture book. Pictures of your mama. Pictures of your papa. A long time ago. Oh, I guess it saved it as a JPEG. Whoa, that's big. We're all looking at Squid's computer screen here, guys. Live feed. Right here. Look at that. Look at that. That's happening at some point. Chat is a little off on, yeah, I think Twitch is hiccuping, but it's fine. Oops. So this will be a sticker. It'll get on. We'll probably slap it on a hoodie, like on the front. I think on the front, this one will work on a hoodie and on a t-shirt. Stickers that, and we'll find like one random other thing to put it on. But yeah, that is, yeah. So like this is the PUCL merch. You can look forward to that. April 29th. Be here on stream. We'll launch it on stream together, guys, and you can buy it. And I'll hopefully have the alerts set up by then. I keep telling myself I'm gonna put the alerts up. I'm off on Friday, so that might be a day where Thatch sits down and does Twitch and YouTube alerts and stuff. I already started working on like other things, but yeah, we're gonna do that, and then you can buy it on stream, and everybody can react to you buying things. Because we're in capitalist America. Though these, the merch should actually sell, it should ship internationally, actually. Now that I think about it, it should ship internationally. We should change the light color. Is there like a Govy thing? And we're gonna pull this up. We're doing this live. We're gonna see if there's a Govy app in Stream Deck. And then we're gonna talk for a little bit, guys. We're gonna chit chat. I need to move my out of the way. Sheets. Thatch love sheets. Support the podcast and my art. Yeah, support. If this is successful, we'll do more of these throughout the year. It'll be available April 29th to May, I think May 18th at midnight or something like that. May 18th at 11:59 p.m. Remind me later. We're not updating again. No. Switch to my other Stream Deck. There we go. And then we're gonna see if there's like a Govy. There's like a Govy in here? Probably not, because it probably requires an API, actually, now that I think about it. Probably requires an API. I'm gonna type in Govy over here. Find out. Govy. Dude, Govy does have one. What the heck? Sweet. Like geeky. Okay, so it's gonna be annoying. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, we're not gonna have it for a minute. That's okay. I just want to change color. gonna be like, but for what? You need an API key. Okay, I'm not dealing with this today. All right, but there you guys go. You guys can check that out. We've shown all the designs off on stream now, throughout the weeks, and you can check them out through like going back through all the videos and figuring it out. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's talk some champions. We're starting at 25 here. Okay, Thatcher's writing that down so we make sure. I want to make sure I give you guys your time. Bob hates this part of the show, but we're here for. I'm a podcaster. I'm not a streamer, man. Bob. All right. So I'm seeing things. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Mazamus is here for he says, I'm excited for Pokemon Champions, but I don't think I'll get the $10 basic upgrade if normal 6v6 isn't available. You know, that's a fair point. I think 6v6, man, I'm so upset. I mean, they're doing this on purpose. I understand why. But, man, I am very, very key with that. Y'all hit that like. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. That's YouTube right there. Hit that like button. Hit that like and subscribe. But, yeah, so, my big thing is 6v6. I think it's probably there. Like, I'm like 80%. 80% it's there. And I will say, responding to Old Dirty Blastoise, 6v6 hasn't been available since Switch came out, if I remember correctly. 6v6 has been available. It's just that 6v6 has, what's the word for it? 6v6 has, been very difficult. I mean, you could always do 6v6 in both Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. The big issue has been the timer more than anything else. The timer got limited to Scarlet and Sword and Shield to 20 minutes. There was a way to bump it up to 30, but it was really pedantic. And then in Scarlet and Violet, kind of the same thing, except instead of being able to max out at 30 minutes, you can bump it up all the way to 60 finally. And that came with an update, actually. That wasn't actually at launch. They updated it to include 60. So I think they're aware that people want it. It's just that there's a very long roundabout way to do it. It's very good for content, right? Like content for this is actually really good. Because the way you have to do it is you have to set up a battle competition, but you have to wait 24 hours to be able to launch that battle competition, which means that you can't do a lot of things. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So you can do it, very effectively, but I don't think timer will be an issue. For the record, in Pokemon Champions, I think you will be able. I believe you will be able to bump in private battles. I believe you'll be able to bump the timer all the way up to 60 minutes without an issue. I find that I think the bigger issue is like, are they going to have 6v6 available? I think it probably is there in private battles, and if it is, guys, like, man, we're so back. We're so back. I believe they'll update Champions forever. And that was kind of the vibe from the article that came out with the interview and everything. So, yeah. I don't think the timer's the open question at all. I think based on the fact that they did in Scarlet and Violet, let me pull it up. Fortunately, we gotta do this like really ugly version of this screen though, for that. So let me pull it up. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think timer is not going to be an issue. I think timer will be, no, I don't think it'll be like the way it is in Scarlet and Violet. I believe that the way they're going to do it in, Pokemon Champions is they're going to be a lot more forgiving, mostly because it's on mobile. They will probably be more forgiving about it, I would say. I don't know how the servers work for Pokemon Champions either, to be fair, but my gut feeling says they will probably have timer figured out. I think the format is probably going to be there as well, but I don't know, you know? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of goodness there, though. I don't know. I'm rather hopeful. Even if it is just VGC, I think it's going to be really neat as a solution for VGC. I think the changes they made, I talked about this on the show, and I'm sure most, if not all of you, have listened to it by now, but the big thing for me was like, we should also put like a topic thing up here, but the big thing for me was I was thinking, oh no Squid, you're thinking weird, you're thinking wrong with the casual battles thing. The casual battle, I think you're mixing up casual battles. Okay, Squid, I'm gonna fix it because I think what you said is wrong in so many ways. I think this is also explains why you posted the thing that you did in spoilers earlier this week. Let me okay. I think this might just be a definition problem. I'm hoping this is the case, Squid. Yeah, I'm not worried if fire, red, leaf, green are there right away. I'm okay with waiting for fire, red, leaf, green. It's not a big deal for me. It's not a game breaker if it's not there, right? Like, it's one-way transfers. Okay. I haven't updated this. Oh, this looks ugly, guys. This looks ugly. It looks hideous. Welcome to Pokemon Champions. So, Squid, let me get a little bit of clarification from your end. Okay. So gameplay, this is the big one. Okay. Squid, there are 3 types of battles. Okay. Or 3 ways to play, and the chat box is covering all of them. So what we're gonna do is, unfortunately, you're all hidden now. There's 3 things, Squid. Okay, and I'm hoping to fix your misconception. Ranked battles, that's your typical ladders that we have in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Casual battles are literally the same thing, except you don't get a ranking. You do not fall up or down a ladder when you play in them. These also exist in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as of today, and you can only do 3v3 battles in them. But private battles is where things are interesting, and I have no idea what's happening. They show in this screenshot a single battle 3v3, bring 6, choose 3, and I do not know if they will have rule sets that you can choose from in here that allow you to play 6v6. That's my main point here, Squid. And I think that explains the image that you showed earlier, which I also saw from Reddit earlier this week as well, before we did the show. I'm going to see if I can pull that up briefly. But yes, I think because you showed an image. I'm going to see if I can just pull it up in, yeah, I saw this. This is from Reddit. I just want to open the link. There we go. Yeah, you showed this image. There's nothing in this image, by the way, that shows that this is a 6v6 battle. This is a casual single battle, which is most definitely bring 6, choose 3. So yeah. Okay. Oof. Lots of questions. So yeah, this is the thing. So yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make that quick correction so that I make sure we're all using the same definition so we can have a cool conversation. Everything they have shown are all currently in Scarlet and Violet. Yes, you are correct, Liger. And I believe that everything, I believe private battles will just be much easier because there's things in private battles that don't exist in Scarlet and Violet. So I believe there's probably going to be a good chance we can edit the timer how we want. I believe there's going to be a good chance that we can edit the amount of Pokemon you can bring. And I think there's going to be some options just because the way private battles are set up, in such a way that spectator mode is only available, by the way, in private battles. Wild. I mean, there's some other things that I think are way more interesting to talk about that we didn't talk about on the show. So we'll probably get there at some point. But Pokemon Champions drops, to answer the question of Draqua Rocks, it drops on April 8th, which is actually 1 week from today. So cool. I'm very curious how this will go because I heard about this. I was very confused thinking it was like Pokemon Stadium. Yeah. I think this will... Okay, so I think it's going to be good and bad in different ways for the Pokemon VGC community. I heard a take from another podcast, from another Pokemon podcast that I will not name, but I heard an interesting take that that VGC is quote unquote dying. I don't believe that's the case. Let me run the numbers real quick, but I don't think VGC is dying. Like VGC is like more popular than it's ever been, which the TCG is like also way more popular than it's ever been and is growing way better. But Pokemon VGC tournament numbers. It's also like a GS Cup, so less people sign up anyway, but We're gonna go to regionals. But yeah, you know, there was like, there was a claim. The guy wasn't okay. The man is a very good marketer. I believe he is very good at making content. I do not want to speak ill of him. I think some of his opinions are, I think, well, to be fair, for the record, I am not the normal Pokemon fan, right, guys? I know way too much about Pokemon. And, so I'm probably not the best person to talk to and tell you whether or not I think things are happening or I disagree with people's opinions, because he's probably being closer to the common man in terms of that. Like, if you're outside of the scene, right, and you're not paying attention to Pokemon tournaments all the time, which I don't believe this guy is, I believe that he, that as a casual, you might be able to perceive that based on the numbers not being nearly as big as TCG, which has always historically been the case. I think the gap has narrowed very significantly, actually. I think very recently, yeah, so 2026 Milwaukee numbers were 753, where I believe the, oh, yeah, there we go. The reason behind low numbers at VGC regionals. So it turns out that most regionals are around like 600 to 800 players. Sometimes I think they hit 9. And I believe this is literally, I mean, I think this is for a couple of reasons. One, you can play VGC online much easier than you can play TCG online. So there's that. I think the scene in general is just, I think when you go to tournaments too, like I think VGC players, I mean, my data is also very old, so I don't know. This is just experience that I've had. I think when you play VGC, the scene's really clicky and weird. TCG, not so much. I think TCG's been way more welcoming when I've played TCG competitively. When I played VGC competitively, it was very clicky and very weird. And I did not have a good time doing it. But yeah. I feel like Champions is good in a number of ways. It's whether or not it sticks. I feel like Pokemon has such a, I don't think we're gonna see an initial spike in participation or anything, and that's for like so many things. Oops. So many reasons. But yeah, and one is I think VGC kind of has a stink on it, for better or for worse. I think it has a stink. And that's because of like how difficult it is sometimes and a few other things, but I think VGC has those kinds of issues. This is kind of in response to Hijinks saying it feels like all the marketing is to get folks into battling, but I don't know if they, I think they should have like some battle modes, like something else. And yeah, so I don't think it's as fun in that sense. I do think I think there's a lot, and also just how difficult, like the learning curve is very real. I mentioned this on, well, maybe I didn't. We recorded the topic like twice this week, and I don't remember which made it into the one that actually came out. But contrary, I'll get to you because I do know the answer here. But I think it is going to be a big is going to be something interesting. But so where was I going with this? I think that it's a very interesting phenomenon, but things like Trick Room are very skill based. Like the skill curve to play Trick Room versus playing any other team, I think, is very high. And removing that with IVs essentially, or at least reducing that learning curve, I think is very cool and very important. But let's see. So do we have pricing info? We do. The subscription depends on which one you're talking about. So the starter pass, this all came out a couple days. I don't know why they didn't talk about this a lot, actually. And I think it's because they didn't want the conversation to be about the free-to-play game and its actual costs. And because people are already trying to spin it poorly, and I don't understand why. Like, it's a free-to-play game. You can definitely free-to-play it, but if you want enhanced quality of life features, they go, hey, could you throw us a little bunny? And that's fine. That's how the modern day works. It's reasonable. Why would the game have to be free? I don't understand. But the starter pack is $9.99. There's a battle pass, well, an enhanced battle pass, I should say. The regular battle pass is free. The enhanced battle pass is $6.99, and there's a subscription throughout the year. I don't actually know what it includes, other than like exclusive missions. I don't know if that also gives you the battle pass or not, but that is $4.99, or $49.99 for 50 bucks throughout the year. But yeah. Yeah, well, so Sigma, you brought up a good point, actually. They were complaining, there was a lot of complaining on Twitter this week, and I did want to talk about this because we did not talk about this on the show. But there was a lot of complaining about needing Wi-Fi for local. So if you actually read the rules about how to run local Pokemon tournaments now, and with Champions, it says it requires Wi-Fi because there's no local connection between switches available. So even when you're at events, at regionals and stuff, you have to connect to your opponent through Wi-Fi. And it is Sigma. There's 100. That's 100% true. But yeah, the Wi-Fi for locals thing I think is really interesting because one, locals doesn't exist, and so two, doing the Wi-Fi thing because a lot of local game stores like just don't want to run VGC anyway. There's no financial benefit to it for a local game store to run a Pokemon VGC tournament. The people that So this is a Thatch hot take, and this is something that I think should have happened over a decade ago. I believe that GameStop should have taken the initiative to run Pokemon League in their stores. They should have had VGC, they should have had TCG, and they should have been running those in their stores because it would have built community, people that were going to buy things, and video game players are going to come into play, and they're going to buy new video games because those people play video games. Granted, I think a lot of Pokemon fans don't play anything that's not Pokemon, but that's a different story. But yeah. It's been a decade since they won Worlds. Sorry. But yeah, so that is absolutely insane to me, by the way. So yeah. It is so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, Wolf, I mean, so Mighty Malamar, I don't think you need to win Worlds to be listened to in any Pokemon game. Like, that's one person every year. It shouldn't just be the world champion. It should be people who are consistently performing. I think Wolf consistently performs. He has several championships under his belt, outside of just the outside of the world championships. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree with you, Squid. He's won like some of the largest Pokemon tournaments in the world. Yeah, he won like 2 regionals or something, and one of them was like the largest regional of all time. Like, Wolf Glick has a very good performance record. The only thing I don't like that Wolf Glick did, and this is a very, very minor nitpick, this is like a really deep cut that I don't think anybody understands. So, back in like 2014, there was a Super Smash Brothers documentary that was funded on Kickstarter. A very good Super Smash Brothers documentary. And Wolf Glick wanted to try to do the same thing for Pokemon. The problem is Pokemon VGC, especially in 2014, was not that big. And so it failed. And then also, if you like look at the way that he like wrote the Kickstarter, it really just made it look like he was asking for them to pay for his travel to go visit his friends. So yeah, there's that. But he also likes to, Wolf Glick is also very good at playing a heel. He's kind of doing that on purpose a little bit here or there. Yeah, no, that's my only problem with Wolf. I mean, I've been around in the community for a while, guys. I've been around for a hot minute. I am not new to talking about Pokemon. But yeah, Wolf has won like several championships throughout the years. A wild amount of championships. So he is still good. Just because he didn't win Worlds doesn't mean he's not a good player, guys. He is very good. He has a lot of good insight. And yeah, no, and Pokemon, like, if you want Pokemon to succeed, like if you want Pokemon VGC, I should say, to succeed, I think you need Wolf Glick. You need Wolf Glick. It has to happen. Sorry. Like, it has to happen. You need people like that. And yeah, I mean, he's won a lot of tournaments though, and he's done very well throughout his career. So I would not get very upset with him overall. I think this season, I don't know if he's played anything like crazy, but because I mean, he had some personal issues. If you guys like follow him enough, you'll understand this. But yeah. Been out of the competitive scene for a while, but it's still one of those things after a decade you kind of want to get back into. No, it's fun. I miss it, man. I'm so excited for Pokemon Champions to come out and give me just like some Pokemon to play. Yeah, he won an online tournament recently, I think, or got really close to it, I think. I don't. Yeah, no, he finished in the top 16 of the 2026 Grand Challenge, so he did that. And then at Milwaukee, he finished in 8th place, so he did pretty good there. But yeah, very, very wild. Oh no, I think you can disagree with people's personalities, but I think he's doing a good job at least bringing awareness to the game. The problem is if you listen to him talk about it too in depth, I think, and this was probably a bigger problem with Pokemon VGC than it is with Wolf Glick. I don't think Wolf or a lot of VGC players are like very aware of it, but and a lot of this kind of shows if you listen to their analysis of Pokemon Champions, like Wolf and Aaron Zhang. But Pokemon is a complicated game. When you play competitive Pokemon, it's a complicated game. It is very much so like learning chess. Chess is a very complicated game, and yeah, it gets really complicated really fast. So I do warn people about that, but if you listen to them talk about how to play Pokemon, it is a very, very complicated game. It is very difficult to be good at it because you're min-maxing and you're kind of just remembering calcs a lot of the time too. Like you're just getting so familiar with the calcs, and you know what knocks you out and what doesn't knock you out because you learn about various matchups. You learn about you go, oh man, Rotom Heat's overheat is going to do 52% to my Mega Tyranitar, and that's how this game's going to go, blah, blah, blah. And you can like plan ahead that way. That's how you become good, is you're able to do these things where you think, you know, think 4 or 5 turns ahead of your opponent, right? So there's a lot of stuff there in that, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. And I think people watch the video because it's really interesting. It's the same way that like I get really into a video about like bridges or something like that. I'm not going to remember the engineering details of how to build a bridge, but that guy told me. It's kind of like that with, I think, VGC viewers. I think they're like, man, I really like Pokemon. It's really cool watching a guy take it to the next level and talk about it. I think that's interesting. I think a lot of people are doing that. It's like watching sports, exactly. And I don't think I think that is the problem with Pokemon, is it's not very approachable. I think Champions, in the way that it simplifies stats and stuff like that, makes it better to do, and will make it easier to do. So we can only hope. We can only hope, family. So yeah, that is my professional opinion. That's my professional opinion of this. But yeah, anything else you guys have that you want to talk about? I just went on like a giant rant, and Bob is sitting there. He's just like, guys, I haven't eaten my fries yet. We got to play some Pokemon Leaf Green. But Thatch has to put together the new layout still because he started working on it and didn't finish it. But yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's a good, okay. Contraire, you're asking a great question here, buddy. No fries here. He is correct. You should send me fries. I would love like some really good French fries right now, by the way. Not like McDonald's, but like good ones, you know, good French fries. Like not fast food French fries, like good French fries. But okay. Contraire, will the mainline games even bother with competitive post champions? I may lose interest in them since Pokemon's post game has mostly been online battles lately anyways. Yeah, so this is an interesting thought, right? That is a really, really interesting thought. So yeah, let me explain my thought process here. And I think one, it should probably push Pokemon to do more post-game stuff. I think shiny Pokemon is still really big and bigger than we all give it credit for. Shiny hunters are like all over the place and that annoys me. But I also think that you've got things like I think you got people like that. I think you've got maybe they'll spend more time on game design because they're not worried about competitive balance as much. I think that might happen, which would be really cool and interesting. I would really like to see that. I also like to imagine they might play with the formula just like a little bit. I think we'll get more stuff, obviously, like Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Legends EA. I think this is the bigger reason for it. We talked about it on the show briefly, maybe. I don't remember which topic I talked about it in. But I do believe, this is Thatch's hot take, I do believe that this will enable them to make better Pokemon games overall, because Pokemon has historically been very, very, very bad at making games because they're on such a quick turn cycle. And that's because they need a new VGC cycle every 3 years, or things get super stale in their VGC worlds, and they use VGC worlds as a huge marketing opportunity. Just look at the number of people that go to worlds. Makes no sense to me, by the way. Like, man, guys, there are better conventions to go to than Pokemon Worlds. I'm just gonna throw it out there. There's better conventions to go to. But you can see it from that way. And people really, like, if they got stale and nobody wanted to watch VGC because it's been the same format for the past 3 years, you've got you can't do it. And so this allows them to take Pokemon, things like Pokemon Legends EA. Like, I think in a perfect world, Pokemon Champions would have existed a year, like 1 year from now. It would have, or 1 year, like a year ago from now. That way, when Pokemon Legends EA came out, they could have their tournament series ready so that they could start using the Pokemon Legends EA Pokemon exclusively right out the gate. And I genuinely believe this is going to help them do that, because now they can make weird games with weird battle styles and still update VGC and do other things for their new marketing thing. So I think that's the bigger thing. Yeah, join as a Gen Con because it's a much better convention than Pokemon Worlds. I hard agree on that, actually. Gigasaurus and I will both be there at the same time and not see each other. Once. Well, maybe. I don't know. Depends if he and I decide to accidentally run into the they have that one event every year where it's Pokemon where it's like Pokemon base set tournament. I got my decks ready, guys. I got my decks ready. How I would improve Worlds, I wouldn't. I personally do not care about Pokemon Worlds. Like, Thatch personally does not care about Pokemon Worlds. It is a marketing event. The reason I care about it the most is because they will reveal news about some new Pokemon game at Pokemon Worlds. I do not, like, I don't get a lot of joy out of watching people play Pokemon. I'd much rather just play Pokemon. I just want to play Pokemon. I don't want to watch Pokemon. I want to play Pokemon. And maybe that's because I'm a millennial and I've never understood Twitch. I genuinely don't understand why people watch me play video games, much less anything else. To be fair, I also don't understand why people listen to the podcast. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, reveal Crabrawler again. Crabrawler, best Pokemon. Actually, I love Crabrawler. They have a sitting cutie of him, actually. Let's see if I can get into Pokemon Center today, or if they'll kick me out. I'll be like, Thatch, you are a robot. Actually, did the Gen 7 sitting cuties come out in not Japan yet? No, they did. Oh my god, there's no VPN. Just let me buy things from you. I just want to buy it. Just let me buy it, Pokemon. But yeah. Okay. I've sunk in too much time. Mac, you don't count. You're not a normal person. You were on the show. You were a regular host. If someone watches professional sports, it might not be the same. I think watching Thatch play games is more akin to college sports. Just wait. If Champions has 6v6, guys, we're bringing viewer battles back. That's happening again. We're gonna do viewer battle streams all over again. Thatch is gonna get good at 6v6 again. It's gonna be awesome. excited for it. I'm very excited. If 6v6 is in champions, I am so in, guys. We're locking in so hard. What do we think the magic number is for the decks for Gen 10? More or less than 150? Less. It depends on how you count. And I think that might be a topic for this week for the show. I don't know yet. We haven't decided the topic yet for this week. I didn't want to talk about champions again. But Gigasaurus, but I was like a pro when I did it. That was the thing. You weren't around when Thatch was in his prime, okay? Thatch was in his prime. Roughly 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And I was in my prime for Pokemon battles. I was so good at it. Like legitimately, I was definitely in the top 10% in the world. The viewers were not. They were not. You probably gave me a sub there, and I just didn't see it. I feel like moving forward, I want them to do more on making a lot of good new Pokemon instead of just making the 50th new basic Pokemon only 3 people care about. I think it's gonna be under. There was some discussion. I saw that question, Matt, come out of Hidden Power podcast recently, where there's like, I think because it's 5 years, they're gonna have more Pokemon. And I mean, that's a very Dusty take. Yeah, it was a very clickable Dusty take. I like Dusty. Very good on him for bringing out that question. I mean, it was also a good discussion point, actually. I don't believe that they will have that many more Pokemon. I think they'll have the same number of Pokemon. I think we're just getting some time. Instead of making new Pokemon, we're getting more polished to the game. I think around 100 is about where we are in most generations. If you count the new Mega designs this gen, plus if you count Pokemon Legends EA, new Mega designs, and you count all of the new Pokemon that came out of Scarlet and Violet, I think you come out ahead. So I think, how many Pokemon does Scarlet and Violet introduce? How many Gen 9 Pokemon? Because if you think about all the Gen 9 Pokemon, right? I think, yeah, there's 120 Gen 9 Pokemon. Oh, that's a good number, actually. I think we'll hit something like that similarly, actually. Generation 9 Pokemans. We start with 907. Okay, it's a little under 125. All right. Oh, 125. It's, I don't think we'll hit over 150, though. We've only done that once, actually. We've only gone over 150 once, and that was Gen 5. And remember when that happened, guys? Guys, we got such killer designs. I'm going to show you some really cool Gen 5 Pokemon that I think are really distinct and unique. The last time we got over 150 Pokemon for a generation. I'm going to show you guys, I'm just going to show you some like really killer designs. Okay, I'm going to show you just like the best ones. The best designs. Look at this one. Look at this one, guys. Look at this one. This one's called Pansage, right? Killer design. It evolves into this other guy named Simisage. Like, awesome. What a great design. What a great design, guys. Super excited about that one. Really love that design. I'm going to pull up one of my other favorites. One of my other favorites here, guys. This right here. This right here. This is Pansear. Completely different Pokemon. Great Pokemon. Simisear. Also just great. I don't know. Just great Pokemon. Just great Pokemon, guys. Fantastic. Wait. There's more. More where that's from. Panpour? What a fantastic looking Pokemon. Panpour. Great number. Wow. I love 157 Pokemon in the new generation. It makes sense. I really like it. They came out with Simipour. What a banger generation here, guys. What a banger generation. Oh my gosh. Banger generation when we got 150 Pokemon in a new generation. Man, it was a great time. You know what? I've got some more. There's some more that are my favorites. There's just some like, this is one of my favorite ones from, this is one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 5 when we got new Pokemon. Like, this is one of my favorites. Here we go. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Oh wait, we want to make sure we get the right decks for it, so that way we have the right art. Here we go. Here it is, right here, guys. This is Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr, just a great Pokemon. Just a great Pokemon from Gen 5. Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. Yeah. So, yeah, that one's wild. Favorite one. And then my other favorite one from Gen 5. Oh my gosh, I love this one from Gen 5, guys. Let me find it. Sorry. Oh, we should use this website. This is a much better website for looking at Pokemon pictures. This one. This is Boldore. Boldore is a great Pokemon, guys. Great Pokemon. It was just, they're so unique, so well done. We didn't reuse any designs. Every single Pokemon was treated with care and was never copy and pasted from one another or from other different generations. So, yeah. Boldore. Gen 5, yeah. I think we should get more than 150 Pokemon every generation. So. Oh, that's Gigalith. I'm so sorry. I did mess that up. Man, I was so good. I had a good bait going, and I ruined it. Okay, but Volcarona. Volcarona. I really like that it takes entire gameplay sessions to take my Pokemon to a level that is not the level of the Elite Four, actually beyond that, to evolve it. I think Gigalith is better than Golem, but the concept is still very much the same. I think Gigalith is really cool, actually. Gigalith is the wrong example. Because Gigalith is actually cool. But let me pull up another one. We have oops, there's a pen there. We got this other one. This one's great. This is Poliwrath. Great Pokemon. Really enjoy Poliwrath. But yeah, I like Hitmonthrow and Hitmonsock. Poliwrath is a great Pokemon. Oh yeah. Actually, that one at least has a unique typing. But yeah, Hitmonthrow, great Pokemon. Hitmonsock, great Pokemon. Bert and Ernie are just best Pokemon design. I'm sorry, I don't mean to brag on Gen 5. I think Gen 5 has some good banger designs. I think Golurk is really cool. Like Golurk is top tier, guys. We all know. Also Mega Golurk, sick. Oh, who doesn't love Golurk? Golurk is fantastic. Okay, I feel like I've ranted enough, right? Bob, have I ranted enough, or do you want me to chew out Gen 5 even more, or do you want me to chew on some Pokemon champions? Sorry, this was like a really, guys, I got really into it. That was a rant. We lost so many subs when I did that. So many subs. I'm sure it matters. But yeah. Oh boy. Does Gen 5 have the worst regional bird though? Actually, you know what? Mac, I think it does. I don't even know that's a hot take. Oh, Gen 5 has good designs. There's 50. So like I say this all the time. No, Noctowl is not the worst one. No, stop. No, don't talk bad about Noctowl and Hoodoo. You can't say that about them. It's Pidove. It's Pidove. Unpheasant, at least like the male version, looks really cool. I think if you get stuck with like a female, if you get not stuck with the female Unpheasant, it sucks. Yeah, Mac has me on this one. I think Gen 8 has the best designs overall. Like above average designs in Generation 8 Pokemon wise. Like we can flip through all the Generation 8 Pokemon. List of Gen 8 Pokemon. And I think the majority of them are above average with the exception of the starters. Like if I go through them all, I think they're all above average. Actually, I'll even give people Grookey. I think Grookey's cool. I think Grookey's cool. I think everything else is bad. But yeah, I think like Grookey is cool. Grookey's cool, but like terrible Solval. Drizzile sucks. Greedent, surprisingly interesting and fun. The Corviknight line, super cool. Actually, I really like Corvisquire as a middle bird evolution. I'm a big fan of middle evolutions, by the way. And so like, okay, so like we're already banging it out right here. Like we're doing okay here. Blipbug, Dollar, and Orbeetle, super cool concepts. Love it. Thievelin, the one I won't say on air, just so it doesn't like accidentally get clipped wrong. Are fantastic. I think Gossifleur and Eldegoss are really cool and interesting. I don't think it's just Whimsicott 2. I think this is a very interesting, different design. Wooloo and Double. I think Wooloo is a banger. Double, we're going to give it a below average thing. Dreadnought, super cool. Choodle does, as Linian once told me, looks like it will ask you if you have games on your phone. And then, hey Josh. And then Yamper's banger, Boltund, below average. Roly-Coly, Carkol, Chef's Kiss, perfection. Carkol, or Colossal, get him out of here. Applin, Flapple, Appleton, winners. Silicobra, Sandaconda, above average. Cramorant, great idea, great gimmick. Aracuda, Barraskewda, very cool. I don't know why I thought they were rock types. We were talking champions. You missed like the first half of the stream, man. Toxel and Toxtricity, bangers. Though Toxel is wearing a diaper and it's kind of weird. But Sizzlipede and Centiskorch, cool. I will argue that Clobbopus and Graplock are also very cool Pokemon. Sinistea and Poltergeist, great. Hatterene line, great. Grimmsnarl line, great. Obstagoon, what? We got a Kiss Pokemon? That's amazing. And then we got Berserker, one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Berserker. Cursola, love it. Surfetched, oh my god, perfection. Mr. Rhyme, a little weird, a little creepy. Which one's his real face? Runa Regress, really cool. Annoying evolution method, but very cool design-wise. Milcery, all creamy, bangers. Phalanx, awesome. Mega makes it even better. Pincurchin, fine. I mean, it's just as good as Pyukumuku. Snom, Frostmoth, yeah, they're pretty good. Stonjourner, I love Stonjourner. Ice-Q, love Ice-Q. Indeedee, it's fine, actually. That one's weird. It doesn't have a neck. Morpeko, fine. Average. Qfint and Caporaja, super cool concept. Love it. All of the fossils. I love all of the fossils. Duraludon, banger. Dragapult, banger. Zacian, okay, it's a dog with a sword in its mouth, but it does look pretty cool. Zamazenta, you can hate it, but like Zamazenta without the shield form, banger. Eternatus, pretty cool. It's meant not to look like a Pokemon, just kind of like an Ultra Beast. Super cool, interesting. Urshifu, you can say what you say. I think Urshifu is great from both a competitive and an interesting perspective. Zarude, put it in the trash, it's fine. Regieleki, Regidrago, awesome. Glacier Spectre, awesome. Calyrex, a little bit of a disappointment. I guess we get to include the Hisuians. They're all bangers, with maybe the exception of Overquill. But yeah. Guys, all of the, like, average, above average. Across all of Gen 8. Gen 8's great. But yeah. Oh, we went on a rant. But yeah, actually, who asked? Let's see. Somebody asked me. I missed it. Where did it go? This is Pokemon Champions discussion. Blah blah blah. Oh wait, I didn't see that. Hi, Theo Donathil. Thanks for the $10 donation. I don't have alerts on. I need to fix them. They're broken. But thank you for that. Oh my gosh, that's so nice of you guys. Yeah. Oh, Joshua. Yeah, no. If you have a Pokemon Champions question or something you want to bring up, bring it up now. If not, we're going to start playing some Pokemon Leaf Green. Bob's got his fries. He hasn't ordered me any. He's ordered me none. He's ordered me 0 fries, guys. 0. That's 0. That's a goose egg. That's nothing. No fries for that. Probably should have ordered some fries. We have like no snack food in my... I've lost, we're gonna wind down since Joshua hasn't said anything. before we kick the game. But one, thank you to everybody who's here today. This is a great turnout. Really appreciate you all being here. It's just so wonderful being able to hang out with you guys. If you listen to more rants that are just Thatch talking, it makes me realize that you don't just listen to the show for Whimsicott. So I really appreciate that. But well, okay, Talon, you know what? I'll do it. Okay, so we're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway for Talent. We're gonna give away a $5 Redo eShop card. $5 Redo eShop card. If you what we gotta do right now. What we gotta do right now for that eShop card. I mean, but the problem is I have to DoorDash it. My wife's gonna be like, "Why did you DoorDash French fries?" And I'll be like, "That's a great question." But we'll do this giveaway, and then I'll give a personal tidbit, and then we'll take a small break, and we'll come back with the stream. But we watched the show for her now too. Yeah, we're gonna do that. The way you're gonna be able to sign up for this is I need you to type in whichever chat you're in, whether that be YouTube or Twitch. I need you to give me the answer to this following question in the next 5 minutes. And I will start the timer. But in the next 5 minutes, I need you all to let me know what you thought, if you watched it at all. And if you haven't watched it, you can tell me you didn't watch it, and tell me what platform you listened to us on. But did you watch the YouTube video, and what did you think about it? What did you think about this week's YouTube version of the podcast? Or if you didn't watch it, let me know what platform you do listen to us on. And if you haven't listened to us yet, let us know that you haven't listened to us yet, Bob. So yeah. We're going to go now. You do that, and then you're going to be into a raffle. I'm going to write down names while we chit-chat for a little bit, and we're going to go. But yeah, 5 minutes on the clock. But yeah, so we've got one. It looks like a drag. Oh, where's my... I need the actual legal pad. I listed on the weekend. Man, there's a lot of people. Drag rocks. Joshua didn't have a question about champions, but he had that. He had school, he said. What's school? Marm, you won't win this. Bob. Talon. Masa Moose. I would have watched it, but I listened on Spotify. No, you should just listen to it on Spotify. I think that's fine. I think something like 95% of our audience is still on audio only, which is perfectly reasonable. I'm okay with it. Mac. I haven't listened yet because I have a trip coming up, and I will listen in the car. Intro pulled me out. I thought I auto skipped it into the topic. Yeah, I did that on purpose to try to hook. I don't know if it was successful this week, but we'll see. We'll see, Liger. Engine stew. I'm also gonna say all your names. Gotta go to class again. Oh man. I listen on Spotify. And I did want to specifically see Seth's reaction to the trivia question I submitted though, and it was quite entertaining. Watched it on YouTube, hyped it, and then wait, okay, how do you hype on YouTube? What does that mean? I work at a state mental institution, so I'm not allowed to have a phone in the actual building. So I listen on lunch. This is a lot of. You already got logged in. You don't get multiple entries here. I usually listen on YouTube. Contraire. Hurting my feelings, buddy. Sigma, you don't count. You don't get free things. I already buy you things. Dude, I want to eat some fries too. Okay, I probably should eat. I have not eaten a lot today. Problem is I want like a snack size eat and not like a full meal size eat. I like the webcams though. We're gonna change it up a little bit this week. I have a new layout in mind. So look out for that this week. I listen to most episodes, dude. Man. I listen to most episodes on Spotify first. I'm one episode behind the current episode being 742. I'm gonna watch the YouTube version because I enjoy seeing what Thatch and company are talking. I don't know what it's supposed to do either. It just says hype in the back end, dude. I have no idea. I have no idea, Liger. I know what it means. Also, Liger, this is for you, by the way, bud. I think the merch store, when we launch it, ships all the way to you. I was trying to do it as a hook. I need to do like a swish or like a swoosh. Or maybe I'll just do like a generic ball bounce or something. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do the hook, then the really cool intro that everybody loves and wants the full version of it for no reason. And then people for some reason then will listen to me talk about what the episode's about, and then we'll do a ball bounce, and then the show will start. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. I don't understand. Dude, guys, I was told by Gigasaurus the other day that I'm an influencer. And I don't know what that means, guys. Am I actually like an internet personality? That's weird to think about. I did post it, I thought, this week. Did I miss it? Did I forget to do it this week? Okay, we're gonna look right now. I swear to God, it's part of my workflow, so I don't think I missed it this week, Talon. No, I did. It's on Patreon. It's just that I don't think anybody actually listens to it on Patreon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody listens to the podcast on Patreon. I need to figure out how to do it. On if you listen on the feed right now, we don't have ads anyway. We're ad free for like the next week or so. Some guy got really upset, by the way, because we took off the okay, wait, it's been 5 minutes, guys. I've got names. I wrote down everybody's names because I can still do that in the year of our Lord, and with only 20 people watching the stream, and somehow only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people talked. So what we're gonna do is we got 14. We're gonna roll a d20. I got really pretty ones, by the way, right now. I got really pretty d20s. These are the these are the ones that you bought and got for me and dropped off at my house. But Gigasaurus knows where Thatch lives. Not everybody else does, okay? Thatch won't live here much longer, but that's not the point. Mac, you can just shut up. You're my friend. We're friends, Mac. Like, you don't get to say that. So like this is like my cool fall one. Got mushrooms in it. And then I got like this cool sparkly one. And then I got another cool like galaxy-ish one. Like, I'm just really into dice. I have so many dice, guys. My wife has even more. How are things coming along in the new house? Pretty well, actually. We should be moving in there in like the next 5 or 6 months, hopefully. Ooh. Okay, guys, I kid you not. I rolled a 3. I rolled 3. If it was above 14, I was gonna re-roll the whole jazz. This person's gonna hate that they won. You know who number 3 is on this list? I can't show you because the camera doesn't autofocus, but on this list, number 3, that says right there, that says Marm. That says Marm. So congrats, Marm. We'll talk on Discord and I'll hook you up, brother. Brother, friend, bro. Poor Marm. Marm hates that. Marm's gonna make me re-roll the die. Marm, are you gonna make me re-roll the die? Marm, I'll do it at your request. I'll do it at your request. You can have a $5 eShop card, or I can re-roll the die. Your choice. Then we'll go to break. Where am I gonna go with flaming soccer balls now? Liger, you live on the other side of the planet. Okay? If I dug straight down, I would end up in the ocean just right above your house, okay? I can re-roll. You don't play other video games, Marm? Well, that's a 19. That's a 4. You know what? I rolled a 4. I'm not lying to you guys. I rolled a 19 and a 4. Number 4 on this list says Wrangler Bob. It says Wrangler Bob right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bob. So Wrangler Bob. It was based on the, like, I was writing down in the order of the chats I saw. Bob. Yeah, you got a $5 eShop card. We'll talk on Discord, brother. Ocean is only 3 minutes away. I know, 3 minutes away, and all you gotta do is drill through the center of the earth, and you'll be right here, Liger. You'll be right here. Think about the Pokemon Champions currency. Okay, guys. So with that, 1, I'm gonna see if I can grab a little bit of food. But 2, we're gonna take a very short break, and I'm gonna be back, and we're gonna play Pokemon Fire or Pokemon Leaf Green. That's what we're gonna do. Leaf Green. Leaf Green. Cool. Let me go ahead and flip us over to that. There's a BRB screen somewhere in this list. I don't know where it is. I need to fix this. This is a nightmare. I just realized you guys could see me because I didn't switch modes. That's good. That's good. I just realized you could all see me. Oh my god. I've been working on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this while we're in the BRB screen, and then I'm an idiot. Turns out I'm dummy bear. Dummy bear. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just trying to fix it out for myself. This is for Thatch and not for you guys. And we'll play the game here. I was just fixing this. Oh my gosh, I just realized you guys could all see this. No, I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was trying to hide it. I got ramen. I can't see it on my glasses. My beautiful, adoring wife brought me this. She's beautiful. I love her more than anything in the entire world. Well, we'll turn on the sound then, because like, partially didn't turn it on because I. Didn't want you guys thinking I was weird. Ugh. I think it's like the really crappy like 25. Well, it's not 25 cents anymore. But one sec. I gotta change this camera size. I don't like it. I was fixing it, and then I was gonna like let you guys. We're gonna talk and have a good time. I think this is a good size for the gameplay though. Like we're okay with that. I think we're okay with that. Makes sense for me. I like that game. I like that size. We could talk. We could do that. I'm trying to change the size of this camera real quick because this camera is way too big for what it needs to be. Problem is we're riding the struggle bus over here. Where's the transform button? Transform. Yeah, it's the position. I don't care about the position. Care about the size. Why is the size so weird? So it knows the size of this, but not of anything else, huh? Okay. Ugh. Oh, we want like 400 there. 400. Oh, thanks. It looks so squished. Guys, we're learning how to be a podcaster and influencer right now. That is way too small. You're lying to me. No. No. This is too small. This isn't gonna fly, guys. It's actually gonna be big. I gotta do something for my ego here, guys. We gotta go big for my ego. For my ego, we're going ginormous. That way you guys really know that I'm just the most egotistical person of all time. That means we could probably... Oh, well. Oops. The chat did not want to go with the chat box. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We should be exactly as big as the game. I think you should. I think you're all that important to me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to move. Oh my god, why is OBS flagging so hard? OBS is a terrible piece of software. I got borders for me too, guys. I got borders. Okay. I'm thinking of this for like the podcast, by the way. Let me know if you hate it. They are a little slanted, I realize, over here. I've got a second option sitting right over here, which should theoretically be better. It also was, yeah, they wanted me to be tiny in this, which I don't agree with. It is too much space. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this, and like that. That's a, oh wow, it is also slanted. Okay, good to know. Thatch accidentally slanted them today. Thatch accidentally slanted them all today. That's fine. It's fine. He'll fix them all later. Border just like ye old text boxes. You're exactly correct. One sec. We're gonna pop back over here. We're gonna grab this guy because I forgot where I put him, and we're gonna grab him like this. This thing's neat. I like it. Sorry, we're making like a better layout. So I apologize in advance to everybody. Ah! We'll get that team hiding in here somewhere. I don't know where we're gonna put him. It's fine. You guys don't need the team, right? Like, this is an empty layout. It's fine. It looks super unprofessional. I'm not even lined up with the gameplay. It's terrible. Terrible layout. This is terrible layout. This looks like this layout looks like it is 2003. Yeah. I wish I could make the chat bigger. I probably can. Probably just being lazy. The problem is the chat box Eevee made. It's all Eevee's fault. It's all Eevee's fault. We should all blame Eevee and just tell him shame. Shame on you, Eevee. Nobody likes you. Like it's 2003 in here. Yeah, I think I can make the game bigger. I absolutely agree with that statement. I think without the team, we can make the game bigger. I think you're absolutely correct about that. We're gonna once good old OBS stops freezing. I think I'm gonna use bars like this though for the podcast this week. I think I like it. I think we might try to do like a drop shadow or something, but absolutely agree with you. We're gonna make this bigger if I got a team. Why did it not make everything bigger? Why did it only make this bigger? Why didn't it like me? Why didn't it do what I asked it to do? I hate it. I absolutely despise. Also, for some reason, they're slanted. I don't know how that happened. But somehow, they're slanted. Oh, that's way too big. We don't want it that big, but... hard to tell. I hate OBS. I think OBS is a terrible piece of software, by the way. For everybody at home, I think OBS is a terrible piece of software. There we go. Good enough for who it's for today. Let's play some Pokemons. Oh, I think we have to play Misty, right? How's our team looking? I don't think it's looking too good. I think our plan was literally to have like Waves learn Bite. Are there other options of dual? No, it's not that it's not that it's that terrible. It's just that okay, so OBS is very good at what OBS does. The problem with OBS is that I wish it worked like Photoshop. The problem's all Thatch. It's nobody else. It's Thatch wants OBS to work like Photoshop. This is the team, by the way, while Thatch eats another bite of ramen. So he doesn't get, like, absolutely destroyed tonight. Mm. Yeah. I genuinely just wish that, I'm gonna turn that up. Yeah, I genuinely just wish that, OBS, worked like a normal piece of software. Yeah, well, so like I've looked into other softwares, like I've looked into other streaming softwares, and they have some okay features. They just don't allow you to do dual streaming or something. As a result, we can technically skip Cerulean City right now, but after you do like the whole build thing, you can technically like skip Cerulean City. It's wild. You can like go straight to Vermilion. So there's like an option called meld or something. This is like some inside baseball for what Thatch does. Because Thatch looks into this stuff way too often. But like meld's okay. How we really for that Bellsprout to be also a little bit higher. Oh my gosh, I remember we were doing just so many jokes last week. Because Free Tax USA, Marms, did you use Free Tax USA? No, you didn't. That's the problem. You didn't do Free Tax USA. These are my chopsticks from Korea, by the way. I love Korean chopsticks better than any other country's chopsticks. I think it's because Korea more readily does, I think Korea has metal ones more readily than other countries. Fight, 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 fight. Tackle, 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 tackle. Tackle first. Okay, we're switching to Bellsprout. We're switching into Bellsprout. Is the music too loud or no? I mostly turned it up for myself. I don't really care about the rest of your feelings, but I wanted to do it for myself. There's not that much time, actually. It's like 2 weeks, Marm. Don't lie to people. Go do your taxes. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that should be stopping you from doing your taxes now. In terms of documentation you need to receive. Don't use TurboTax, though. That shoulder has Icicle Spear. Yeah, because they know April 15th is coming. You're screwed. I'm sure like OBS has like the tools I need, by the way, to like do what I want to do, but because genuinely what I want to do is like I want to take this webcam picture you guys are getting right now, and I want to like add a drop shot, a couple other things. It's super minor. But yeah, some like food for thought there. Like I don't like the bars on the top and the bottom, but I really think the sides need something to separate it, which we really need like a drop shadow, and I think I can put like a drop shadow on this, but the problem is that then it shows up everywhere. Like if I really wanted to do filters, up, right click filters, and I can put like, I'm sure I can put a drop shadow on it or something really bad. I can put a shadow on it. And I'm sure if I did a shadow, an outer shadow, and I did something stupid like, I don't think more that big, but direction looks okay. Light angle's fine. Oh, yeah, light angle's fine. I don't like that. Auto. I don't know what that does, by the way. And I want to extend that distance. It doesn't show up actually. Weird. Oh, you know what? Because I'm cropped. It doesn't let me do it when I'm cropped. I have to mask myself. Okay, never mind. What a waste of time. Okay, fight. Water gun. Oh, why did I click water gun? I'm just a dummy bear. We're not thinking. I'm thinking too much about cropping and stuff like that. Gigasaurus, use free text USA. Reviewing a research paper. Oh, I haven't reviewed. Damn, fuck. Shit. I have one due like next week. I completely forgot. There's this guy from Japan who like really likes when well, he recommends me for his research reviews. What should best represent the dummy bear? The answer is me, Mac. I best represent a dummy bear. I do have a review due. There's like some guy in Japan that does that. You don't need a week to review a paper. You can review a paper in a day. Do it all the time. I need like a day to review a paper. Dude, okay, don't even get me started though, Bob. You're absolutely correct. I just want the trainer experience. That's what we're doing right now. I want to catch more Pokemon though. Oh, we get Meow. Is Meowth's not an exclusive? Tell me Meowth's not an exclusive. I don't think it is in Fire Red Leaf Green. I think they changed that. I mean, like slow poke and exclusive, which is super annoying. Paper reviews don't take that long. I review papers same day most times. Well, it's usually after I get like the third notice that I'm too late. I'll get like 2 or 3 notices that I forgot to do it, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I said I would do that. And then I do it later. I do it all the time. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, thank God, TurboTax. Woof. Woof. Guys, we almost did it. We almost killed TurboTax. Because we were talking about TurboTax. TurboTax's fault. Ruining the country. Ugh. No, free tax USA is the way to do it. Intuit is TurboTax. But H&R Block also lobbies the government for the exact same thing. We're very aware. They benefit from the tax code being super complicated. Turns out it's not. Like, if you file yourself, most people could file themselves, by the way. As long as like all you have is like your W-2, it's like all you have to do for taxes. You could probably go through and do it yourself. And it would be fine. It turns out your state tax as well just like literally takes whatever you already did. There's probably a couple extra deductions depending on what state you're in, but yeah. But yeah, Intuit's a terrible company. I refuse to support them. They also do QuickBooks. It's not even a good piece of software. Like, it can be. It's not too hard though. Like, if you just fill out the boxes and you read them. But I will say, Marm, you got to think about like the average intelligence of the average person, right? Like the average intelligent person, and then you have to think like 50% of people are dumber than that. Not trying to like disparage anybody, but yeah, it's a thing. And it annoys me when I realize it some days. A lot of it is because like I like recently, like I accidentally got an IQ test as part of my recent ADHD diagnosis. And And man, I did not realize where I was. I thought I was more average than I am. Parse out international dividend tax deductions gets weird. Yeah. It's not that bad, but it's a little weird. Usually if you have those kinds of investments, it's not too bad. But it depends on what kind of, it does depend on like what kind of investments you have in that area. They do that on purpose, Marm. Don't let them, don't fall for their bait. It's not complicated, it turns out. It turns out that if anything, you will overpay them. In the system. They will, you very rarely filing your own taxes will underpay them. Divorce is a good way to also cause problems. You are correct in that, Bob. Yo, get that flinch. Get that flinch, Barbara. Barbara, take my hand. That rap is bad. Barbara. Yeah, if you have an international mutual fund investment, it's not that bad. It's usually located on your 1099 that you get from your investment firm. And unless she like sold it or something, it's not a big deal. But maybe she sold it. I know this because I have those. Unfortunately. Yo, there we go. Barbara, I just want to get a couple levels here and there. Man, this Bellsprout, continuous Bellsprout finding is annoying me. Can I catch something other than a Bellsprout? Yeah, they put it in there though. It's in there. I know. I've seen it. Thankfully, ours didn't sell that much this year, so we're good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys know what I'm really excited about though? Not talking about taxes. So my I don't know why I'm just running back. So with our new house almost being done, I'm like looking with my wife, and since we're going to Gen Con, they have so many artists there. We're just like, we're gonna get some really cool art from Gen Con, and it's gonna be sick. I can't wait to go buy like a tapestry of this like a castle. I want that so bad. Yeah, when we move to that, dude, Marm, it's so exciting. The house is getting there. The framing is all done. The framing inspection should have happened today. Actually, did it happen? Let me Google. I don't think we're gonna be able to OCO this guy. Or I should double check because he should have updated this if it happened. Builder trend. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping. Oh, that's a noodle. You should have let us know today. That's not our house, I don't think. I don't think that's our house. I think he gave us a picture of somebody else's house. I think he took a picture of somebody else's house. Updates. Was there an update today? Oh, I see what happened. Never mind. My apologies. I didn't understand what happened. The framing inspection did pass today, so that's good. You could probably do it pretty successfully right now. There's no power or anything, but you can certainly do that. We're waiting for the power people to come in, but I think they can do installation this week, which is super exciting. I gotta go over this weekend to put more insulation in because my wife forgot to ask them to put insulation in, so I'm gonna go and put some of our own insulation. But we should get we should actually get the power soon. Like the cable is run from like the box to the house, and they just haven't hooked up the house yet. But yeah, interesting times. Interesting times. Oh yeah, you missed it, Mizar. I talked about this already. This was a while ago. Talked about my noodles. Mostly so I wouldn't starve. Realized that I was like way under calories. It was bad. Doing the math on my calories today. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, what? We didn't battle that guy? We didn't battle that guy. Free experience, brothers. We're doing it. Brother. All right, come on, Waze. We just want to get you to level 19 because you're going to learn Bite. You're our solution to Misty Starmie. I don't know if it's free XP. We still have to work for it like a little bit, but it might be enough to get us like across the finish line. Come on, brothers. Let's go. This trainer's gonna get 3 crits in a row. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, we can't lose waves. Like, if we lose waves, it's a bad time, guys. Yay, Hatterene. What? I'm so confused, Raven. Boop. Delete a move to make... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of withdrawal. We're never gonna skull bash, guys. We're not gonna skull bash. Hate to break it to you, we're never gonna skull bash. Okay. We're gonna see if we can do some real damage here. Got a little greasy there. There we go. So ramen. Okay, so we did that. Where's that Bellsprout at? Where's Turbo Tags at? 16? 16's not too bad, actually. Who's a sacrificial lamb? The answer, Barbara. We got Jim, though. What does withdrawal have to do with Skull Bash? Is it like, so if you just click Skull Bash, it's a 2-turn move. If you use withdrawal, it gives you the defense boost, and then if you use Skull Bash, it doesn't have to take the turn to charge up. It's one of those little known interactions that nobody knows about. But I do. But I do. It is somehow, that is like one of them that is like baked into my brain. I don't think that's how Focus Energy and Focus Punch work, actually. Focus Energy and Focus Punch don't work that way. Focus Punch is always on the same turn that you use it. Focus Energy just increases your crit rate. I don't think there's an interaction between Focus Energy and Focus Punch. Withdraw and Skull Bash have one, though. It's just that nobody would ever in their right mind run Skull Bash. You only do that, it is very similar to the Defense Curl and Rollout one, though. But yeah, there's also there's like a bunch of weird ones like that. It's very weird. But yeah, charge and electric attack, that's fine. Defense curl, rollout slash ice ball, endure. Yeah, there's not a focus energy, focus punch one. That's not a real thing. But yeah. Yeah, no, actually withdraw and skull bash is technically one. It's very weird. We're not, because we're in a Nuzlocke, and that's not how that works. I think we're just gonna go to town. We're gonna pray that we take on Misty with our level 16 Bellsprout and our level 19. We have potions. I think I used them all actually. Oh no, we have 11 potions. We're gonna be fine. Do we have berries yet? No, we don't have berries yet. All out offensive. Yeah, we're Nuzlocking. We're Nuzlocking. I also think that is like the weirdest thing that anybody's ever asked, or not asked, but came up with. Let's see if we can get a sleep powder off. Doesn't matter to me. You can harden all you want, Star you. Heck yeah, we got that off. Nuzlocke and drop it? What? Oh, lock and drop. I get it. I get it. That's some Pidgey pricing on those tickets, okay? Papa! TurboTax. Go TurboTax. Let's try to learn poison powder. Maybe actually. What do you got? You got growth? Nobody's gonna care about growth. Actually growth is really good. I do like rap. We're gonna not change anything. Yeah. We are in fact going to look at TurboTax trying to trick us. Waves, 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 waves. Let's do it, waves. Waves, bite. Okay, we're okay. Oh, I don't like that. Is Misty also gonna use an item? Oh, Misty didn't use it. Okay, interesting. That was... Okay. It's just gonna use Swift on us then. Like, the AI is not very smart right now. Waves! Guys, Waves did it. Waves knows what's up. Thank you. I did beat you. Yeah, I can, but I don't have any HMs right now. I could put Water Pulse on my Wars Hurdle, or I could just wait till we get Surf like a normal person. I think the Team Rocket Grown we gotta fight has I think Team Rocket Ground we have to fight has Drowsy. If Kanto had a double battle gym leader, which one would be the most suitable? Koga. Koga and Janine. Because Janine is probably old enough. Janine is the gym leader in like 2 years. Like, great. So it's not like crazy. We just got... Okay, we gotta just put Waves up front. Because you gotta send out Drowsy and we have to deal with that nonsense. I think that's all he has is Drowsy. Whatever they want it to be. I don't know. Like, you think there's a double battle strat in Gen 3? Gen 3 Worlds was single battle. On Pokemon Coliseum. I remember. I was there. I was there when it was written. Oh. I forgot he starts from the chop. This guy's like really weird in general. I don't really understand. Yeah, you can go Barbara. Why not? Oof, that's problematic. Astonish. Flinch. What's Karate Chop gonna do? Yeah, it did a lot of damage actually. Okay, and we're still in Gen 3. You know, Gen 3 double strats though. Doubles were just there for funsies. I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid, this was before Gen 3, it was probably Gen 1 or Gen 2. I had a dream. I was a child. Wee lad. Probably younger than Marm. And I remember I had a dream where like double battles were in the Pokemon games, and I was like, man, that's so sweet. They should do it just like the anime. Like when you fight Team Rocket, when Ash fights Team Rocket in the anime, they should just do that. And then they did in Gen 3, which is nice. Then we had triple battles for a second because they were very unimaginative about how to make battling any better or different. And I mean, it was also probably like 8, so like there's that too, Marm. But we still have a Butterfree. I just realized we still have a Butterfree, guys. We get confused and be so mad. Finish your waves. The good news is we have a gym. So, we got Jim. Jim's gonna help us out. We'll go catch a Diglett too, but... Oh, thanks for TM Dig. That's fine. We have Magnitude. Magnitude's better than Dig. Magnitude's one of my favorite moves. I'm so sad I got cold. Okay, so Barbara's still like low man on the totem pole. We're gonna actually switch to Bucktooth because I want to watch it evolve. I think we get a capture down here though. Do we have Pokeballs? I think we have Pokeballs. Yeah, we got Pokeballs. I don't even know if it's gonna stay on the team that long. We'll probably just like catch something better. I mean, we haven't caught a fire type yet. We get Vulpix in this game. Meowth! Meowth nicknames in the chat. Who wants to name a nickname? Meowth. Meowth. That's right, brother. Uh-oh. We better catch this guy, like, now. Kibby. We can only hope. He's poison, Marm. He's poison. We can only hope. Ooh, but Donut, though. I understand that reference. It is a female meow. Yes, I think we will. God damn it, Donut. God damn it, Donut. There we go. We got a Donut moment in there. We should just dump something in the daycare. We should literally just dump something in the daycare. Actually. Now I'm thinking about we should just put something in the daycare. It doesn't even have to be good. We can just put something in the daycare. We can just go put Donut in the daycare. Just have like a super... Put free taxi... Oh, that's a good nickname. Add Donut to the team. Hope she has pickup. We'll take a look. Well, yeah, actually, let's go find out if Donut has pickup. Let's go do it. We should go see if Donut has pickup. You know, one of my pet peeves about this game, by the way, is that all the badges are in black and white. That's upsetting. They could make that color. I don't know who we put in the box. I don't know who we box if we bring Donut. Naughty route. Pickup. It does have pickup. Donut does have pickup. And Donut can learn a surprising number of moves. Donut can probably learn a surprising number of moves. Pokemon. The problem is we have like three. Sandshrew to go to the daycare. Okay. I think that's like a reasonable thing to do. We'll come back, Red Eye. Teach Donut Thief. We don't get Thief until Celadon City, which is annoying. It would be very thematic. I will do it for a donation. God damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Maybe we get a Poliwhirl and we get Zinks. We're gonna catch Abra, so it's not like we can get anything else. Oh, we do. We could probably get like something out of Celadon City though, out of the game corner. Well, no, Eevee probably is the capture technically in Celadon City. Never mind. To the daycare. We'll just, like randomly leave something in here. Free Tax USA! I'll look after your Free Tax USA for a while. Let's see if we remember that. I don't know if we're gonna remember that. I don't know if I want to skip Eevee for the game corner though. Eevee's like not bad. I mean, Flareon's a terrible choice, but like... we get like Eevee. I don't know if we need Vaporeon if we've got Blastoise. Do we bring Red Eye or Donut? Your choice, guys. Your choice. We're bringing Donut or Red Eye? I'm seeing Donut. 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 Okay, we're just bringing Donut. When Donut dies, we're all gonna be sad. Come on, Donut. Yeah, but what's the point? I'm not having dead weight on the team. We're too far in the game. So the reason that they didn't have Soothbell or they didn't have Umbreon and Espeon in this game was because one, for fun fact, everybody, by the way, I believe if you look at the paired Pokemon games, I believe Fire Red and Leaf Green is still the worst out of all paired Pokemon games. Where by that I mean a Pokemon game with two versions. I believe it sold the worst. It only sold 12 million units. But that being said, is also Fire Red Leaf Green. I was gonna say if that one's better than Donut, it would be really bad. Donut, scratch. But on top of that, the reason it didn't, part of the, they were worried that it wasn't going to sell well, which obviously their fears were confirmed. But they were scared it wasn't going to sell well. So what they did was Satoru Iwata at the time told them that they should sell it with the wireless adapter. And so what ended up happening was they didn't sell the game at any kind of profit, because what they did is they included the wireless adapter for free in the box, and because of that, the game was actually was only worth like $10 in the box if you included the wireless adapter. So they kind of actually lost money on it, because they really saw it as like a chance, as like an opportunity to like make new fans. And So they did that, and to help save money on the cartridge so that it wasn't a complete loss, they took out the internal battery to remove the internal clock, which made the cartridge cheaper. But yeah, that's what happened. Fun facts. Oh, I forgot to heal our buddy Donut. Oof, that's a level 16 Bellsprout. I don't think you can handle that, Donut. Only thing that I think, oh, there's two things. We're gonna do Bucktooth because I want Bucktooth to evolve. But that's why it doesn't have the clock, is because they were trying to save money with the wireless adapter being included in the package. So yeah, fun facts. Turns out it's dumb. The more you know. I think it was also like relatively recently they talked about this in the in like a recent Did You Know Gaming or something. Oh, don't always quote me. That's just watches a lot of Pokemon content. It turns out. Probably get sales data for the Fire Red Leaf Green for Switch, right? I don't know if we will or not, because they usually only report like the best selling stuff. What are you saying? Oh, Mazar, if you want, that's super easy to fix, by the way. The battery and crystal, but I assumed it was just for a faithful remake. No, that's not why. I think they would have put it in there because even post game, like, you can get Crobat. It's not, if you could only get Golbat in this game and you couldn't evolve to Crobat, that would be really annoying. But leaks into a starter for new abilities, or Kurt is just enjoying April Fools. It's probably April Fools. I guess there are champions preloads, right? Like you can't. I guess you could preload. This guy can do it. Oh shoot! Should we do that, guys? Do we trade our Nidoran for their Nidoran? Do we go for Nido King, or do we stay the course for Nido Queen? I'm seeing one yes. Seeing one yes. Queen, I go this yes, better XP. Nido King, I'm seeing trying to discount. Okay, so who's letting me do it? Who's letting me do it? Okay. Trying to do it. Marm said Nido King, we have to do it. We have to do it. Marm said Nido King. Goodbye, Bucktooth. Goodbye. Yeah, but we're gonna evolve Bucktooth by then anyway. It's fine. Marm said we had to. Marm said it. We had to do it. Hello, Mr. Nido. There we go. We'll miss you, Bucktooth, but probably made a better trade. Bye, Bucktooth. We got Mr. Nido. Oh, what are you holding? Mail? Oh, a tiny mushroom. That's even better, actually. Do we maintain the experience, or does it, like, reset? It does reset. That's annoying. Okay. What do you got, move-wise? Double kick, leer, peck. Cool. That's why he leads us. Marm does lead us. Oh, we should probably be done. It's 10 o'clock, guys. I should go to bed. I want to catch another Pokemon, though. That's fine. I don't care. We'll see if we can get through this route. Okay. So, who we have up front? We have a good old Donut. God damn it. Okay. Oh, and did it pick anything up? Or no? No, it hasn't picked anything up. It's useless. Okay. This is a bug catcher, so I'm actually going to put Mr. Nido up front. Yeah, when did they get so late? The problem is I need to probably start the streams at 7. Just because we spend like the first hour now just like talking, which is awesome, and I enjoy it. We did get a gym battle and donut. Well, we can get another one over here too. We can get another Pokemon. So we'll get another encounter. We'll definitely get another encounter here soon. Mr. Nito. I should go to bed soon. I haven't even finished my drink. Actually, I probably will hear it in a second. I think for some reason Gigasaurus bought a bag of them to put into his freezer? Yeah, we're gonna change. Let's go Donut. Donut and Barbara are so far behind. In Cali, that is true. In Thatchland, though, where he has to go to work in the morning, I've got a 10:30 meeting, guys. I gotta be up and ready for that. The Adderall's gonna be revving, you know. Like, are they branded in like a bag for Arby's fries, or are they like, or Gigasaurus are the fries like, or are they just like, man, we have fries that are kind of like Arby's, and it's just in like a blank plastic bag with like a sticker on the front, like the grocery stores like making their own Arby's fries. And these are the real questions, right? Like, this is what the people want to know. Don't know, why are you terrible? Actually, that's not a bad XP gain. Mr. Nito's going to evolve into a Nidorino. Nidorino! Love Nidorino. A good Pokemon. Peck, 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 peck. Also a really good experience gain, having Mr. Nito instead of Mrs. Nito. Dude, okay, actually, I haven't gone to a Rallies in forever, but their fries are really on point. You're right, Mac. You're right. I mean, we also just have a Geodude for Surge. Like, I think we'll be okay for Surge. I'm not super worried about Surge. I think I'm more worried about our rival than Surge. We started, so they have Ivysaur. We don't actually have like a good answer for Ivysaur right now either. Like, we really need to be working on Barbara. Oh, shoot. I accidentally hit the button. I tapped the B button with my thumb. That's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, where is it? We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We have rare candy. We're just gonna do it. Oh. That was so annoying, guys. I accidentally tapped the B button. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Forget a move for Poison Sting. Absolutely. Poly Focus Energy. Mr. Nito is evolving. He's gonna die. I just feel it. I put it down. I put it down. I don't want to accidentally hit B. I want Nidorino. There we go. I mean, we learned Poison Sting early, so that's nice. We got that going for us. I remember there was a... one thing Thatch misses in life is Nintendo Power. Because Nintendo Power used to have some like really cool stuff in it. And I remember like at the beginning they always had like the people writing in. And there was this one person who was complaining about Flygon in the Elite Four and Gen 3 having Dig. Because Flygon doesn't learn Dig, which is kind of true actually. So somebody's like, well, they could have like found the TM, or I guess they could have gone to oh my god, is that a level 20 Squirtle? Or they could have like had a Trapinch to level 41, and then Trapinch could have evolved into Flygon or something. It was such like a really long weird thing. Dude, I miss Nintendo Power. It was one of the best things ever in the entire world. Like, Nintendo Power was so good. Dude, I'm so sad that they're gone. It was such a, like, I don't know. I didn't feel like that was like the moment that gaming magazines failed or anything. Like, I feel like it was much later, but man, do I really miss it. I just really like Squirtle. I like to imagine some trainers was bad, and it takes a good trainer to be able to evolve them at like the right level. But yeah. Oh. I feel like the fandom's fascination with Flygon in general is just really weird. I just think it's really weird. I don't think it's necessary. I just think it's very weird. Like, Flygon is Flygon. Just let Flygon be. Oh man, I don't remember. It was somewhere like early 2010s. Because I think I was in college when it happened. It ended though. I was so sad. Dude, Nintendo Power is just so good. What a good publication. Like, it was such a good publication. No, Game Informer actually went out. Isn't that wild? 2012 sounds right. I think it might have been 2012. Because it definitely happened when I was in, I think it was when I was in college. It stopped. Because I didn't have it in grad school, and I have the last issue. Like, I own the last issue. Yeah, we should switch. We're gonna switch into Barbara. Well, maybe we should switch into Dawn. How much experience do you need? Barbara, it doesn't matter. Donut, it doesn't matter anymore. We just actually did it. I think it was 2012 feels right. 2012 feels right. It was in that ballpark. It was early 2000s. Because I don't think they were in publication when I was in grad school. I do have the last issue, because I remember it being the last issue. I was like, why is it the last issue? What does GameStop push for their membership nowadays? Nothing important, I'll tell you that much. Game Informer, I don't know, was very good, but like I do miss those things. There is a Patreon for something that's like copying Nintendo Power style, which I think is really cool, and I've always intended to get it. I just keep forgetting to do it. I think they stopped doing a physical print run though for those, which is kind of a shame and bummer, but it is what it is, I guess. Jim made it to level 17. Good for you, Jim. Donut, let's go, Donut. This is a terrible team comp, by the way. Like we need like a fire type, and hopefully Zubat evolves at some point. But like, oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. I forgot about this one. Oh, wow. I think there is a really good answer here. It's not Donut. It is probably Jim. As long as it doesn't use confusion and take Brock to town. Okay, that's even worse. I was right, December 2012. That sounds... Koro Koro is different. That wasn't a US magazine. Koro Koro was a Japanese magazine. Way back in the day. I also like that you saw most PokeTubers talk about Koro Koro. Man, I think it's still actually in print. Koro Koro, because magazines are a much bigger thing in Japan than they are in the US. Okay, that's a bummer. This was kind of like our like this is how we were gonna win. Supersonic. Oh my gosh, it might be too high level. This might be too high level. It might be too high level. Oh my gosh. Because Supersonic is like afterwards. Did you get any of the Times Life Pokemon magazines? No, I don't care about those. That just fandom is a very particular and weird fandom. Okay, Jim, don't do it. Jim for the Jim for the win. Dude, Jim is the MVP of our team. Jim. I think Koro is still around, actually, though. I don't think it's gone. Dude, Jim's the best, guys. We should really respect him. Barbara just needs to learn Wing Attack at like level 17 or something really ridiculous. I'm okay with evolving Jim into Golem. I think it just requires my wife. We'll have to be really nice to her. It's spelled with a C though, not a K. And I don't think it's as important nowadays anyway as it used to be. Like Koro, because it's not as big of a deal now that most of the Pokemon news and reveals comes like at the same time. So it's not as big of a deal. Koro used to mean something when Japan would get information before the US. She did get me ramen because she loves me. Well, he just wants to respect the wife. Which is why we should end this stream soon, but... Well, even after they got after we got like the simultaneous releases in the I remember for like the Gen 6 reveal cycle, Koro got a lot of stuff before we did still. Same with Gen 7 as well. They didn't really tidy up and make everything like one big continuous thing until Gen 8, I think. When everything was on the Switch. As I think that was also the first console that Nintendo released simultaneously. In retrospect. So I think that's part of it as well. Like Nintendo didn't reveal didn't have like the Switch or anything. That was definitely part of it. So yeah, it was weird during Gen 7 and Gen 7 wasn't as bad, but there were definitely moments in Gen 7. And then Gen 6, there were definitely a lot of moments. Like I know like Helioptile and Go-Goat and everything were revealed first in Japan before they were in the US. Barbara's still up front. That's fine. Barbara's level 14. Barbara needs to be like level 17. Barbara can't flinch though. I don't want to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me. Then we need to do a capture over here, and you guys need to nickname it. Whatever you want. Dude, is this guy gonna have like 5 Spearow? Or something? Like, I don't want to deal with that. We got Jim though. Big Jim. Big John. Big bad John. That was a crit. You know, Spearow, if I owned you, I'd trade you for a Farfetch'd right now. I trade you for a Farfetch'd so fast. You don't even know. You know what the worst thing to come out of January was, though? Regional evolutions. Shading. I don't know why they changed the nicknames. I imagine it's a translation thing. But yeah, Shading is not as good of a name as Ducks. Ooh, this is just the Raticate. Ooh, okay. Mr. Nito. This might be you, sir. We can only hope. I forgot about this Raticate. This Raticate is one of the scarier things in the game. Because it has Hyper Fang. Ooh. It's got Hyper Fang. I don't like that. Me no likey. Ooh, me no likey that either. Okay. Oof. Always adamant with the stick, Chading. I love Chading. I love Ducks. Ducks is the real MVP in my heart. When I was a kid, I didn't know what I was doing. And I was one of those kids with the level 88 Blastoise, the Elite Four, and nothing else evolves. I remember that. But on my team, there was one Ducks, as well as a Pidgeotto. I don't know what the Farfetch name in XY. Gen 8, like, Gen 8's biggest disappointment is that all Farfetch cannot become Surfetched. Okay, we're gonna catch a thing, guys. We're gonna do it. Let's see what we catch. I think it's very similar. Wait, that's not the same route number, right? This isn't the same route number. It's route 6. Then up above is route 5. Yeah, okay. This is route 6. So we get a capture in route 6. Dupes, based on the rules that Bob has laid out. This is dupes. I don't know if there's actually anything new here for us to catch. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god. Rock type moves are inaccurate. You told me last time that we couldn't catch Pidgey because we already caught one even though our Pidgey's dead. I don't think there's anything new we can catch here actually, right? Like I don't think there's actually a new capture. Unless we go surf. Now that I think about it. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Yeah, just take it out. Let me check. I don't think there's anything new we can catch here. I just realized that. Route 6. Leaf green. Oh, absolutely. We cannot catch anything new. Unless we surf. Or fish. Sorry, guys. We don't need Magikarp, guys. We don't need Magikarp here. It's fine. I'd rather go for, like, the Poliwhirl or something. What did Marm say? I didn't hear anything from Marm. I think this is where the road ends, though. I think this is where the road ends, guys. Good point, Mezar. There we go. We got it. Oh, the big... you know what? You can fight over it next week. You can fight over a big fish next week. Okay, guys? And then I can go back to my personal save file. Ow, I hurt myself. That shouldn't say a bad word, I promise. I said fudge. Wait, can we preload, by the way? Can we preload? Pokemon Champions. Next week is Champions. If we can fight next week, I will do it. I just want to know if we can... If Champions is actually around. Like, can I preload it yet or no? Doesn't look like it. There's a lot of shovelware on this console. I thought I might be able to preload. If there's 6v6 singles, we absolutely will. Actually, we'll probably just build a VGC team and try to earn some points. Doesn't look like it. That Jones. Oh. I think I don't own this. I think that's the only thing I don't own. I don't own I don't own this digitally. I don't own that. I own that physically. I own that physically. Good to know. I could just buy the bundle and then be disappointed again. I like that this is on the eShop. What do they have on the eShop actually? Oh, winds or waves. Sometime in 27. It'll be there. Oh, I can? Can I preload or no? Nope. Dang. Untested. What do you mean? We know what. Okay, don't lie to me. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering if I could preload it or not. I guess I can't. I can buy all this DLC for Pokemon Quest. Oh my gosh. Pokemon Friends puzzle. The Pokemon Friends is on this? Interesting. The Pokken Tournament DX Battle Pack. All right. Okay, guys. That is how we're gonna end. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys next week. So yeah, thanks for the feedback if you have left it. And I can't wait, like I said, to see you guys next week. So I will catch you all on the flip-flop, my friends. If I can find the button. I always can't find the button because all the scenes are all so mixed up. There's too many of them. Thanks again for coming, guys. You're all the best. I don't know who's still here, but I don't know who leaves after the song. But thanks for being here. Thanks for staying. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making these kinds of things special. Been liking the new vibe on the new types of streams, and just always think it's the best and it's really fun. So thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you all on the flip flop.